Damn street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that attention. I know what you're trying to say.
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen it come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real
I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole joke, man, I'm looking at the screen like preach, cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying?
Pete, that not the general to Nola Podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. What's y'all, homie?
What's poppin'?
Man, I'm cool. You want to get right into it, or you want to shout your people out first?
Yeah. I shout out the universe, man. You know, everybody show love to me, you know, and we can go from there, huh?
All right, tell them your name and introduce yourself.
And I'm AL Dre, you know, AL Dre on all platforms, man. Jumping AL Dre on Instagram, with your looking ass AL Dre on Facebook, man. It's as clean as I could put it for you.
Yes. Oh, you ain't got to be clean.
Ah.
You ain't got to be clean. You remember?
You ain't got to be clean.
Yes, man, just to keep your body clean, that's all.
Hey, man.
Any language is expected and welcome, you heard me?
On God, body language.
You understand me? So look, check it out. Does your name mean something?
Man, my name come from, you know, when I left the lifestyle behind me and I'm going somewhere, everybody always yelling my name. They ain't got no business yelling my name. Like, hey, Dre, hey, Dre. Nah, I ain't got it no more like that, man. Sorry, doggy. And keep it pushing, man. That's what my name mean, brother.
I ain't got nothing on. I gave it up, dog.
Nah, I gave it up.
It's that me. But okay, so check this out, you heard me. How long you been fucking with the music, and what made you actually choose music, go that music route, you heard me?
Bro, I've been writing music since I want to be direct, since about 12 years old, man. You know what? Mm-hmm. What made me want to go that way is, you know, I was into drawing, and, you know, somebody came up to me and they was running a group, and, you know, I joined a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a part of the rap group? Can you rap? Nah, not really, but I can learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where it started for me, boss.
Okay, so like it wasn't no like you ain't listening to nobody and like, all right, like okay, boom, listen to Pac and be like, okay, fuck, I won't rap. It was just the drawing. The drawing drew you to the music.
The drawing drew me to the music. Don't get me wrong. I was into music, but I wasn't into like the creative part of it and the actually intervening in it, man. Like I didn't even catch wind of hip hop till late. And that's crazy because, you know, I will get into that where I come from and shit. But yeah, man, you know, it was drawing, dog. Like, you know, that's all there is to do in there, man. Then when you get out and somebody introduce a new craft to you, man, why not? Fuck it. You know what I mean?
We quick learners anyway.
That's it. If you ain't willing to have an open mind to do something new, man, then kill yourself.
Say that one more time.
If you ain't willing to have an open mind and do what it do, man, just kill yourself, man.
Off yourself.
You gotta keep an open mind about everything. Always stay ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you're from Cleveland. You ended up in Detroit, but now you live in New Mexico.
New Mexico.
All right. So tell me how to.
It's a whole new.
Yeah. Tell me how all three of them intertwine. You understand me?
Say what you say.
Tell me how all three of them intertwine. You heard me? Where you started off and where you ended up at.
Okay, so I was born in Cleveland, Ohio, man. You know, my moms and pops was on drugs real bad. You know what I mean? So we ended up migrating to Detroit, Michigan, and then that's where they lost me at, man. And you know, I was in foster care from that point on. I got adopted by a family. Which
wait. When you say they lost you, right?
Yeah.
How could you elaborate more on that?
My mama put me and my brothers and sisters on the doorstep of a church and let us go, man.
Okay. All right.
So, you know, from that point on, it was all foster care and water to state type shit. And then I ended up getting adopted to a family who one of them happens to be from New Orleans, or no, Lake Charles, Louisiana. And the other
that's why I went for Katrina. So I still, you understand me? Lake Charles is where I went for Katrina, so it's all love. You hear me?
Yeah,
with half of Lake Charles.
yeah. He said, "Well, half." Oh God.
So you say they was from Lake Charles?
Yeah. So no, the father was my foster father was from Lake Charles, Louisiana, and my foster mom was from Denver, Colorado. They adopted me and all three of my brothers and left my two sisters and brought us out here and split us up eventually, and we all grew up out here. My brother, I ain't talked to my little brother in like 14, 15 years, man. He kind of cut us off, you know what I'm saying? And, we grew up without each other, so it's not easy to move along without each other, you know what I mean? I mean, it's easy to move along with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What about you? What about you? Say you had some little sisters too, right?
Yeah. So like I got two older sisters. One we can't find because she was adopted so many times that her name was changed. She's autistic, so we don't know where she is, man. And then I got an older sister that's doing really well out there in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And I got a brother that just got out of prison not too long ago, and he's kind of lost. He kind of lost in the sauce right now, man. Hoping he find his way. That's where we at right now. You know what I mean?
We all hoping that black man find his way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So okay, so goddamn, no. So growing up like that, right, with a background like that, does that incorporate into the music? Does that motivate your music, or is the music like kind of a escape from that?
You know what? I think it was kind of a little bit of both. It was an escape at first, and now it's more like an embrace. So now I'm starting to get into the hooked on phonics of it. Of okay, Dre, if you're gonna give you, give you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like to fake it till I make it. You know what I mean? Like it's got to make sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you say you went from Cleveland to Detroit. Where you jumped off the porch at?
I jumped off the porch in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Isotopes, it's ho.
All right, so give us some insight coming up in Detroit, brother. How is it out there? Is it violent? Is it quiet? Is it you understand me? How it is out there growing up in Detroit?
I can tell you from my memory, let me say this before I get into that, foster care involved me being in like, they had me on all kinds of pills that I didn't know what the fucking pills were for. You know what I'm saying? You know how they like to do is child exploitation, giving kids drugs and shit. So a lot of my memory is wiped out. You know what I mean? But the memory that I do have, I could tell you little bits and pieces, like when I ran over the caterpillar on the big wheel. You remember the big wheel? You know what I mean? And I ran over the big ass, thick ass green. It probably was smaller than what I'm assuming is, but I was a kid. So, that motherfucker was like this anaconda. You know what I mean? Like busted that shit all over the thing. I remember I used to be there was this cat in my foster home, man, and he would do that trick where he flipped his eye and made it look like he didn't have an eye. I don't know if you ever had anybody in your family that did some weird shit like that.
It flipped the eyelid.
Man, he used to scare the shit out of us with that. There was rats and mice in the house running across the shit like it was, traffic outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we had to sit on the ground. I remember having to drink milk, but the milk was, I'm lactose intolerant. I didn't really find out until I had my first son, had my only son. But like, I was like, damn, why the fuck did we eating cereal with baby milk? Ain't that a bitch? God, but you know what I mean? I remember bits and pieces, sneaking out on the rooftop at night, watching the helicopter, with its lights flashing or the spotlight flashing like they looking for somebody, stealing the little, them little juices that grandma and auntie used to have under the bed that came in the big box like grenades.
The hugs.
Hey. Oh God, man. I remember stealing those, and then I don't know how we didn't think we was not gonna get caught. I remember watching Martin Luther King's little documentary. I had a patch on my eye because I have a bad eye, really bad eye. So they had a patch over my good eye. So all three of us would be in there sitting in the room watching the documentary and shit. And I'm like, man, I can't even see this shit, man. It's blurred in the muffin. It blurred.
They were trying to get it to focus.
Hey, man. Hey.
They were trying to that's what my son had to do when he was younger. He had to put the pirate patch on his eye.
Yeah, man.
They were
I
trying
wish
to
I
get.
had the pirate patch. They gave us the patch where you had to put the white thing, the hospital version, the tape.
Oh, we from the 80s, dog. They
Bro.
probably they probably ain't even had that back
Bro.
then. You heard me? So look, check it out, you dig. From coming up in that type of environment, overcoming that, and where you are now, right? What's the most important lesson you learned?
Man, the most important lesson I learned out of it all is don't take it to heart.
Mm. So you say the music is not a career, it's therapy. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, man, because I never really wanted, I never look at it as like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to get signed or let me fish this out to DJs. I do it as a release to like, all right, you gotta, you like a volcano, bro. I'm like a volcano and I got so much magma and shit built up. And it's like the only way I can release it is through the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like it helps me cope with the things that my mental health struggles with, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, it's definitely conditioning. I think it's for conditioning purpose, doggy.
For real, for real. So look, check it out. Was rapping always part of the plan, or did it just kind of fall into the right place at the right time?
Man, it felt like you said it the second time, man. That motherfucker just fell in the lap.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
yeah,
welcome.
yeah. All right, so
Hey, like I'm getting topped off. Bop, welcome.
yeah, right there. You heard me? So look, check this out. You heard me? What made you decide to make it to bring it from a thing that you just do and make it out of career?
Bro, I mean, when I listen to my music right now, bro, I'm like, dude, this is like, how the fuck you go from listening to people you look up to being the person you look up to doing music?
Who were those people?
And Styles P, Jadakiss, Chic, Luch, we could go down the list. The Dirty Boys, you know what I'm saying? They was a part of the journey. Tila, he became a part of the journey, through people I met in my life. I started finding out who new artist was, you know what I'm saying? Pimp C, he eventually became part of the journey, and the list goes on, brother.
Facts.
Diverse.
Okay, so look, check it out. You heard me? When you sitting down and writing a song, right?
Right.
What's the most difficult part? Writing the song and finishing the song, or finishing the song and getting the song out to the public?
Man, okay. So, I mean, it varies. We're gonna talk about right now.
Let's go. Yes,
Right
sir.
now.
Yes, sir.
The most difficult part of the song is figuring out the topic that I want to go off of.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Topic is probably the hardest thing for me when it comes, because I don't like to make it up and I won't fake it up. And it's like I said, it's got to make sense, brother. You know what I mean? So
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, right? When you moved from Detroit to New Mexico, right?
Right.
Was that a big culture shock for your career?
Ooh, not for my career, but as a person, because I didn't start rapping until I was in New Mexico.
Okay.
As a person,
yeah.
Cultural, oh man, it was major.
Okay.
You going from all blacks, blacks and Arabs and whatever the hell I was seeing, because I don't remember, my memory so fogged, but to Mexicans, Hispanics,
it's like a whole room of y'all and a couple of them, and now it's a couple of y'all and
man. And on God, it was, it was definitely a culture shock. And then, with me being like in foster care added to it, and then with me having the patch and the bad eye,
you
that
went
added
punching
to
shit down. Yeah,
brother.
It
never stopped.
Yeah. I know the vibes. I know the vibes. So let me ask you this, right? The music market in New Mexico, right? How is it?
So it's a little bit of mix. It's diverse out here, like I said. But when it comes to the majority, like when you're talking about the street music, the streets gonna fuck with the streets. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna fuck who's you got to be an ass kisser. I feel like. Don't get me wrong. I don't want people coming back bash me for it. It's just my truth.
Man, speak last. Look, hey, Sid, tell your truth. You understand me? This your turn. This your turn to talk. Yeah.
You got to be an ass kisser to a lot of these motherfuckers. You got to be with them. People ain't gonna invest in your win if they ain't involved in it, or you ain't involved in theirs. Like, You know what I mean? That's just the way it goes, man. And then, you know, like I said, but there isn't good industry out here for music. Like, as far as I know, a few artists who ain't street artists who are thriving, not only here, but elsewhere, because we do have people and good people. It's about who you know. You know, it's about who you know. Think about it like this. Can I say this real quick? Is
Man,
you got you got concerts that come out here that are all different type of genres. Okay. You know what I mean? If you can send give me an artist like we'll say
BG.
huh?
BG.
Okay, so you can send BG out here, okay? The crowd that knows BG, they gonna be there. They gonna be there. So that says that what that tells you is if you an artist that's in BG's lane, you do have an audience out here. There's an audience for you out here. There's an audience for every artist out here. The thing is, as a unit, we don't come together for our artists. I think it's better for the youngsters because now the youngsters that are coming out of college or high school and shit, they got a place where they can showcase their talents. We didn't have that coming up.
Let me cut you off. You ever thought about being a manager?
Like managing artists? Nah, not really.
You talking that talk, nigga. Yeah, you talking that talk. You talking that you need to have an artist under your wing talk. You need to at least be grooming yourself for when you get tired of rapping. You feel me?
Right.
Your mind now, dog. Your mind now. You a boss.
My mind's seen a lot, man.
You a boss, dog. Okay, so look, check this out. What's the biggest difference from the way you make music there and the way you made it here?
Okay, say that again.
Okay, you say you in Albuquerque, New Mexico, right?
Yeah.
But you come from Detroit, right?
Right.
So how did you?
I was a kid when I moved from Detroit to Albuquerque.
Okay.
So I didn't get onto music until I got to New Mexico after I was here for a while.
Right. Okay. So that's how you know so much about the market, and you know what I'm saying? You talking that talk right now.
Well, that's just something I pick up just going on the way for the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't always been into the market of, you know, the music out here. This is like something new for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a dumbass. You know what I mean?
Right. Facts. I think you should put a young up and coming artist under your wing and see how they go. You know what I'm saying? So when I asked you, right, you say your style of music is pain.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
Bro, when I started writing music, you know, I was in foster homes that was always like, you know, I was always the black sheep, dude. So I would get in trouble for the simplest shit, man, but I would get in big trouble for the simplest shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was always alone. If I wasn't
like racism, like?
Nah, not even. I mean, a little bit of that too, because you know how it is. But like amongst the black families, dog, like just being a kid that nobody really wants around, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they seclude you to that prison cell of your room or the corner or outside raking dog shit, or you know what I'm saying? Like, well, when I'm in the room and stuff, man, like it was a lot of pain. So I would have a notebook and I would be writing crazy. But the thing is, my mind had so many different avenues that I'm like, dude, like I can't control it. I can't control my thoughts, but I got so much I want to say. But if I say it, I know when they hear this or see this, I'm gonna get in trouble. Cause you know, they tried to put fear in you. Hey, don't talk like this. Don't you respect, you know how it is, you know what I'm saying? So as an adult, I get to say all those things that I never got to say on top of the things I want to say now. So that's why I say it's pain music, because it's built behind it's all has to do with my mental health, doggy.
That's how Lil Wayne started off. You know that?
Nuh-uh.
The first, let me see. He started at 12. The first 7 years of his career, his mom ain't let him curse.
Right.
And look where he came to be.
Man, the Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne, cursing or not.
You in great company, dog. You understand
I
me?
fuck with Lil Wayne.
Yeah. So you've been in the game 4 years. You still consider yourself a rookie?
Nah, not really, man. Because I look up to myself, and I actually enjoy the process. And not only that, I intertwine with other people who have been doing this for longer than I have, years, and then different aspects of it. You know, production, you know, mixing, fucking, you know, other artists, features. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
Give your 17-year-old self some advice.
Boy, advice or music advice.
That nigga said, boy, over here for a while.
Man, I got a lot of advice.
My bad. I ain't hear your question.
Nah, I'm saying advice or music advice.
Wherever you take the question.
Man, my 10-year-old self, man, is
17. You're 17-year-old self.
17.
Wait, hold up. Wait, what would you tell your 10-year-old self?
Man, my 10-year-old self, like I said earlier, I would tell myself to don't take it so personal, Drake. Don't take it so personal. I took everything personally, but I had to. My 17-year-old self, man, dog, it's been so much of my journey's been thick. God.
Talk about it. You want to elaborate on your journey?
My 17-year-old self, bro.
Take us through your journey. Take us through your journey, though.
You know, 17 years old, man. I want to say I'm locked up. I'm on probation. You know, I'm trying to figure out what an adult is, even though I've been an adult for the last 2 years, because I was 15 homeless, 16 homeless in high school still. You know.
So you was going to school homeless?
Yeah, I was more like going to school just to kick it with the homies because I didn't take school seriously. You know what I'm saying? I would go to school. I would literally walk up and down our main streets. You know, 16 years old, walking up down Central. That's what it's called, our main. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that was life for me around there, man. Some crazy things happened to me. 17-year-old self, man, I would tell me, bro, honestly, I don't know. My answer might have changed. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. Do it by yourself. Do it on your own, man. Don't get involved, man.
The most important lesson you learned from the streets, the entertainment business, and jail.
All together.
Nah, each. Oh, is it the same thing? Did you learn? Is it the same?
It's pretty much the same thing, man. You know, mind your business, pay your debts, and you know, mind your business, pay your debts, and
handle your business.
Handle your business. Definitely handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Mind your business, pay your debts, handle your business, and bro, I mean, shit, just stay out the way, bro. Just stay out the way, man. That's all I can. That's it.
Let's get on the single. You got the single. How you hooked up with Lyrical?
HGS.
Yes, sir.
Man, me and HGS been following each other for the last 3-4 years, man.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't never tapped in with each other until the end of 2022. It was December when I actually hit her up the first time. Like, hey, we overdue, man. Let's do it. You know, we paid. Mm-hmm. She is a paid feature. Mm-hmm. So paid. And I'm going to tell you like this. We paid for one song. When I got the song, when she called me on the live when she was in Miami in the studio, geeking, right? Going hard, right? I got the video footage on my phone. And she's like, hey, this hard. I'm listening to it. I'm with a female. I'm like, oh, shit, this shit sound hard as a motherfucker. Hey, she says, send me 3 more songs. I got an hour left. What? All right. Sent her 3 more. She knocked out 3 more hooks for me.
Was this recently?
This is recently.
I was supposed to interview her that day when she was in the studio.
Yeah.
I could have got that on the motherfucking show.
Yeah. That's how it happened, man.
Yeah. And she said that. She was like, I'm trying to do it in the thing. I only got a certain amount of time, but if you could give me like, and I'm like, all right, I'm with it. and some stupid shit happened behind the scenes on my end, and I missed it though. But that's what you were talking. We would have got all that on. We would have got it on the show.
That's how it happened. I'm gonna
That's
tell you
what's
one
up,
thing I like about her though. Before we move on to the next one, is
because we about to get into the single.
Okay, yeah. So HGS Lyrical is the dopest, one of the dopest artists that I've worked with, if not the dopest, because her communication. Everybody's, a lot of people can rap. A lot of people are good. A lot of people are not so good. Let's talk about the people that are good. People are good, but they might not have good communication skills. So you gotta have good communication with me. If your communication is ass, you in the ass end, you in the back burner. You on the back. We turning our back to you. You where the ass is at. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like, I can't fuck with you. You got to be able to communicate, because you got to be understanding that I am going to communicate with you. I'm going to hit you up. I'm going to let you know the processes of things. If I'm mixing something for you, you're going to get snippets on the way. I want you to enjoy the process and the journey. I don't just want you to get the gift.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I fuck with HGS, because HGS, she gonna hit you up. She gonna answer the phone. She gonna interact on your social media. She gonna share you out.
She gonna, you ain't gotta go through this when they get
man.
that.
I feel like everybody else I mess with on Facebook and shit, it's like going into a high school field. Or a prison yard. Everybody in their own little quadrants, and they fuck with each other amongst themselves, unless you over there darting yourself through them like a little ping pong ball. You gotta
fight your way. You gotta fight your way in for respect.
Man, on God. Well, you know what? HGS is so solid, but the thing is, we've been intertwined with each other for so long, and to come find out, we got similar stories. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let her get into you on that if you ever interview her. But hey, HGS is my dog.
She next.
She my dog. That's my dog. That's my
no, I'm saying
dog.
after you, she next. I got her right. I got her. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, she coming on right after?
Right after. About 30 minutes. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm a dog. I'm about to find my collar for that one. Yes, that. You hear me? So look, check this out, bro. Is that y'all only music together?
Nah, man. So like I said, she sent me back. She didn't send me just one project. She sent me 4 altogether. And then
keep running.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's what we just gonna keep this relationship going, dude. You start a good relationship, keep it going, be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Gotta take a shot to that one though. On God.
My bad, dog. My bad.
Nah, you good.
Man. So my I had the door locked, right?
Right.
So they come through the backyard, right? So
right.
I know I hear something, right? I'm talking about my wife and my kids, right?
Okay.
I know I ain't tripping. You feel me? That was them. But I thought it was about to be some old stuff that it wasn't about to be.
Hey man, hey, I see how quiet you got. You didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, am I tripping?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. Look, this is not a drill.
Oh God.
Somebody is in the backyard.
For real.
Yeah. So you signed or you independent?
I'm independent, man. I work with myself for myself.
Okay. And is that by choice? You haven't had the right offer? You're not looking for no offers? How that go?
I think it's by choice, man. I ain't looking for no offers, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just living life, man. Tomorrow's not promised. So if I go tomorrow, you'll have a whole archive of what's on my mind right here.
And that's what's that.
That's where it ends.
No.
And I got a mind.
Yeah. So all right, you open the features?
Of course. That's where development comes from, man. You get the right ones.
Define the right ones.
The right ones. It's like friendships. It's like bonds. You bring people into your life. you're either going to learn from something from them or you're going to teach them something. And it's one of the two. If it's not one of the two, they don't need to be in your life or your feature.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like lyrical. She both of them.
Lyrical. Hey, like I said, I learned something from every artist that I work with, whether it's artistry or production and mixing. I learned something from everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. What you around me for if you can't teach me?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And so look, check this out. You heard me? This the part of the show where I do the each one, reach one, where I ask you to give me 3 up and coming artists where you at. And I'm gonna give you 3 up and coming artists where I'm at in New Orleans. You heard me? You say you in Albuquerque, New Mexico, right? All right, yes, sir. All right. Well, since we have a mutual friend, one gotta be lyrical. You hear me?
Okay.
So give me 2 more.
Okay. So lyrical 1, right? You got Z the author. Z the author. Just like that. You gotta his reputation speaks for itself, and he's a youngster. He's a young youngster. Very talented. And you got Antron OG Parks.
What is it about these 3 artists that sets them apart from other artists that you admire so much?
And we'll start with the last ones and we'll go to the first one. Antron OG Parks, straight out of Augusta, Georgia. Has a history, but his style is he reminds me so much of a old, back in the day, Big Boy and Outkast vibe, okay? But mixed with a UGK and like, oh man, it's just God. His style is Southern, South like a motherfucker. But you know what?
Got any music together?
Oh man, I got an album with him. It's out on all platforms. It's called Uncensored, but it's UN. Let me
promote that shit.
with him. You know what I'm saying? Now the second, my other artist outside of lyrical.
Wait, we didn't hear you. The phone froze.
Okay, so the album that I got with Antron is called Uncensored. It's UNSR. It's UNSORD. UNS, skip the CO, skip the RD. So hold up. Give me 1 second. You got a second, right?
Man, we got a minute.
We got a minute. We got 2. Hold on.
Matter of fact, play that bitch. You hear me?
Yeah.
Play
yeah. Okay, so I'll play the first track from it. Can I give you a little game on how the track came up though?
What's that? Hold up. For when I post these to the different social media sites, won't you tell them that you own all the rights to the music about to be played from me?
I own all the rights to anything you about to hear coming from my end of the phone.
Yes, sir.
Straight up. I don't put it out if I don't own it.
You feel me?
But hey, I will drop a mixtape on your motherfucking ass, though. I will drop a mixtape on your I got some mixtape shit. I got some industry beat. I done rocked it shit. Hold on.
That you didn't put out already?
Nah, that I got in my computer, man. This thing is Dexter's Laboratory, man.
It's $1 million spot right there.
It is $1 million spot. You didn't even know. Hold on, man. Let me tap into this. Hey, yo, Dre. I got something to say. So you're gonna find me on YouTube, right? Under Topic Ayo Dre. Okay. Topic. That's Topic Ayo Dre. If you type Topic Ayo Dre, you're gonna get albums, you're gonna get singles, you're gonna get the whole, it's gonna give you everything.
Okay, so from new viewers and new potential listeners, right? When we go and check you out, what should we be expecting different from what's already out there that we used to hearing? You hear me?
Well, first of all, I really try to gravitate into my mistakes and make something out of my mistakes, because your mistakes is the deleted scenes. You know, people don't want to show but your mistake is a signature. Okay. So
It's
I
sure
try
the
to,
growth.
huh? It's
It's
your
sure the
growth.
growth.
Yeah. You know, you in life, you get more knowledge from your unfortunate events than you do from your fortunate ones. So the mistakes, okay, the signature you leave is who you are. All the other stuff is just what you want to be and good and visions of, you know, your manifestations. But your mistakes are who you are. So I'm a mistake on here. You got to check out, though. It's a good mistake. It sounds good than a motherfucker. I wouldn't make it again, but it sounds good.
It's a
Hey,
foundation on where you could go from there, right?
yes.
So
You know
what
what I mean?
song you about to play? And
So I'm about to play. I'm about to.
wait, before that, remind them that you own all the rights.
I own the shit
Yeah,
out of this.
yeah.
My
Don't
name's
kick
on it.
that off. Yeah, don't kick that off. You own all the
Yeah,
rights. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
You
Yes,
could
sir.
also find this under YouTube page Antron
Mm-hmm.
twice.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Yes, sir.
check me out. This is it. It's called Different Kind of Artist, ADKOA.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's a little long intro, man. So, like I
We here
said,
for it. We here for it.
I picked the what to write. I picked the topic. I picked the title. You know, on this album, me and him picked. You know, we went back and forth. Like, you know, he would get an idea, send it to me. He would send me a beat. I would give an idea, send it to him. I'd have a beat made. I would send it to him, and then we just did it like that. You know what I'm saying? Chemistry. So
Okay,
so we
let me ask you this right quick. You talked about having chemistry with lyrical. You talking about having chemistry with him.
right.
Speak on how important it is with having chemistry with who you featuring on the song with.
Because, like I said, when it comes
Mhm.
to signature, you
Mhm.
have to be your mistake in the open right there with that person. Two people can be their mistake and know who they are. When they come together, you're gonna fit better.
Two heads are always better than one.
On God, but it depends, you know, where your head state is at definitely plays a major fucking role. You know what I'm saying? So
and that's where the chemistry come in.
That's where the chemistry come in. So like you can even not get along with a motherfucker, but you know what? Your chemistry is so well put together. I'm sure basketball players have bad days with each other, but they still win games though. No. I can't put it no other way, baby. Check this out. Real. So this is called ADKOA, a different kind of artist, okay? And I started off and he's on the second verse.
Yes, sir.
Hey, different kind of brand, different kind of man, need a different kind of fan, different set of ears, need a different kind of music, different kind of jam, different kind of love, need a different kind of love, different kind of hand, different kind of ring for a different kind of woman. I'm a different kind of man, different type of nigga, I'm a different type of artist. No, I ain't in the spam, I just throw it up. You can follow it or not. Really, I don't give a damn. I give you the choice. I don't care which one you pick. Stand focus on the plan. Big boy drugs on. I don't like the bitch. I ain't tripping on the tram. I enjoy the moment. Cause I know life is short. Too short to live it fast. Way too fast to live it slow. This is what I know. I know nothing never lasts. Emotion in my pocket. Don't I feel it? Yeah. We gon' ride this bitch till the wheels fall off. And on listen till we crash. Different type of future for a different type of life. I got a different type of past. Different type of belt for a different type of discipline. Different type of ass. I come from the trenches. That's a different type of struggle. Need a different type of cash. Known to serve a different God. I got different morals. I'm a different kind of bad. Michael Jackson bad. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. This is the intro, man. Like, the album crazy.
Yeah.
The album crazy. I got one album, I got two albums, I got three albums. I got an album I'm gonna drop this year. Yeah, I'm ready, man. This Antron right here though, from Augusta, Georgia.
Go ahead. Now run it. I'm gonna actually ask. Well, all right. Look.
I already started it.
Is the album that you about to drop your best work?
It's my developed work. I say that.
Elaborate.
My develop work. So I feel like your best work, you say you got to be speaking in best so far. So best so far, I can't even answer it like that because it's like there's songs that I've done on other projects that are like my favorite fucking projects. You know what I'm saying? But my excitement about this is that, I mean, goddamn, this is gonna be a really, really good. Yeah, it might be my best project so far. Then, yeah,
Do you have a favorite song out your catalog?
I do.
Which one?
Out of my whole catalog,
All right, look, check it out. Give me your favorite song of that project, and then your favorite song out your catalog.
okay. So my favorite project, my favorite song off of this project.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite song out of this project is going to be called "Behind Bars." And
Play
then
that one next.
okay, I'll play it next. I'll play it right now. Matter of fact, because you can hear
Wait,
me.
we ain't hear this one. We ain't hear the one you playing.
Okay. So then my favorite song overall has got to be so far, without this new album that I'm about to release. Okay, without that, it's gonna be Jumping.
Okay, and what is it about those two songs that separate them from the rest?
Jumping, the energy is wild, and the night was just so original. It was organic, and I was me on the mic, not something I was trying to be on the mic. And yeah, and it sounds different because as based to most music, because most music goes down like the engineering auto tune wave and all that lane. This song is pure hip hop, pure raw sound, yelling, energy, aggression. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Right, so play this one and then play
Behind Bars,
okay. and then the other one.
I got it, Coach. You ready? Let's go. Let's go. Give it a second. You know my computer kind of motherfucking slow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's all good. We got time. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I hope we do.
There we go.
Different kind of logic, different kind of cosmic, different kind of space, that's a different kind of toxic, different kind of weight.
Yeah, this is Antron OG Parks from Augusta, Georgia.
Okay.
This whole album is us. I'll show it to you.
Different kind of target between a different kind of margin, different kind of margin, different kind of arson, different kind of shit, need a different kind of toilet, different kind of profit, different kind of topic, shit, different kind of heart, different kind of market, different kind of brand, that's a different kind of problem, difference in demand, hard to understand, that's a different kind of logic, different kind of cosmic, different kind of space, that's a different kind of toxic, different kind of weight. I'm a different kind of monster, get a different kind of hate, different kind of love, a different kind of pain, got a different kind of faith, different kind of pain, coated a different kind of weight, different kind of splash, different kind of spray. I'm on a different kind of drink, different kind of drip, different kind of day. I got a different kind of say, different kind of top, different kind of bait. She love that different kind of play, different kind of ways, different kind of weight. I'm in a different kind of place, different kind of state, different kind of take. Straight out a different kind of crate, different kind of record, different kind of break. I'm a different kind of man, different kind of nigga, different kind of hand, different kind of spinner, different kind of gun, different kind of different kind of brand, different kind of man, need a different kind of fan, different set of ears, need a different kind of music, different kind of jam, different kind of love, need a different kind of love, different kind of head, different kind of ring, for a different kind of woman, I'm a different kind of man, different kind of nigga.
Now let me say something. That's where I mentioned the chemistry. So you see, he ended the song the way I started it. So he went off of my cadence with his own words.
It's a different kind of chemistry. It's safe to say, right? You stop. Yo.
So I got Behind Bars right now. I own the rights to this music.
Thank you, dog. So y'all don't kick me off. Y'all don't mute me in other countries and all that shit.
I own the rights to this music. My name is on it. I'm in the residual payments. I'm on the BMI registration. I'm on everything when it comes to this project.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Behind Bars, man. AOJ and Antron OG Parks. I'm going to turn this down real quick because we don't own the commercial.
Nah, and we don't do free promotion.
And we don't do free promotion. Here it goes.
Yes, sir.
Behind bars, ALJ, Antron. Yeah. I'm second verse in the hook.
Okay.
Me like a toad on the back streets. When I drive, niggas take the back seat. Track run a nigga like an athlete. Eliminate a nigga, no iced tea. Staying on the corner, no ID. Muhammad on a nigga like Ali. It was OV back in 03. Getting OT like an OG. Nigga, I don't sell narcotics. Real life dope on the product.
Yeah.
On the prison narcotics. Niggas too real or solid. I was in the field like cotton. Raised in the streets, no cottage. Here to the real skyrocket. To understand what's some game knowledge. What the fuck you doing if you ain't getting money? Nigga had to put a change in his pocket. Hey. Had to put a bitch in a place. What? Low income like the projects. What? Real life shit iconic. 6-4 shipping hydraulics. Man, turn that up. Went away, no problem. Hell no, I ain't got a dollar. Blind, the blind, they follow. Niggas need help, call Rhonda. Grown ass man need mama. Hand out, nigga eat Honda. Swear to God, nigga, I promise. President's Black Obama. Goofy ass nigga like Donald. Motorcycle vision like tunnel. Tell her what you did that summer. I was making plays like a runner.
Yeah.
Make no McDonald's.
Yeah.
Can't read no Honda.
Yeah.
Bitch, no color.
Yeah.
Street, I'm hotter. My niggas ain't spitting like lava.
Okay.
Black man labeled as a problem.
So what y'all having a conversation with the devil or something?
Yeah, all of these bars on me. Redhead nigga, no roster. Chili all in my pasta. Household, no imposter. Knock on my door, come proper. I don't fuck with niggas I won't die for. No. Them the only ones I ride for. Real. Hand on the book I lie for. Circle so small, no contour. Fake love ain't no armor. Stay woke on these blind horse. Ain't I ain't got no time for it. Yes, no space on my floor. 987654. Countdown in my encore. Show goes on who wants more. Run me my green, no lawnmower. Serving these bars, no license. Right behind the bar where I sit. Baby want a shot, no rocks on. She talk about a midlife crisis. Little nigga got no eyelids. Dead man walking, he lifeless. Fuck Donald Trump, I'm ISIS. Kymar on my white bitch. Grandpa might not like it, but grandpa ain't gon' fight shit. Why the white folks so racist? Why the fuck they always hate? Don't mind me cause I'm faded. Inebriated with a sober tongue. I need some mediation before I go on one. Like I'm a Caucasian on the store running like. Take a seat, let's have a drink, it's on me. Let's talk about yeah. Hey, all of these bars on me. Let's talk about
I didn't even want to do this hook. I didn't want to do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, not for this. I said, fuck it. Shout out to Beat Out Smokes on this motherfucker, because he mixes all my music. Yeah. Hey.
And what it's called? Locked Up?
On God. You know what I mean?
What is called? Locked Up?
Huh?
It's called Locked Up?
No, it's called Behind Bars.
Yeah, that's it. You 2 for 2 right now.
Hey,
two.
So,
Two for two.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I got, my favorite song overall. Hold on. It's Jumping because, like I said, the energy. That's on my new album. So I'll even show you the album. You know what person and if we don't do that, I'll even show you the album cover, man. It's a real simple cover, you know what I mean? It was something that I love in life, and, it represents something positive for me. So that's why if I ever go, like I said, if I ever disappear, it's here. Hold on.
What were you looking for when doing the album?
What was I looking for?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I was just going and recording my mind, dude. And then it was ready to put a project together.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when you was putting it together, what were you shooting for? Were you shooting for all right, let me just get out there? You shooting for, okay, different style of music? Or you shooting for just straight for the bag?
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Just straight for it. I'm like, no. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
When it came to this project, dog, I just wanted to give who I was at that moment to the listener. I want to fucking give my development. I want you to see if there is a difference. You know what I'm saying? I wanted you to see the development. You know, I definitely want you to get that. You know, it's things are more controlled now. Instead, like back then, it was just, oh, let's do this, do this, do this. Okay, that's the album. Like this one, I had to even thinking about order. You know what I'm saying? It's like it has to make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that's the way, best way I can put it, man. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you as a person now are mature than you were with the other when you was making the other music on this particular album.
When I was making the other music, I was
Before the album.
before that.
No, I'm saying when you sat down and did this album, were
Right.
you a more mature person
Yeah.
than when you start?
Yeah. Like I said, I got to sit down and make it make sense before I even write it. Or, you know, there's a lot of songs that I record I don't even release because it's like they're not what I want them to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like it doesn't take the engineer to do that. It takes artist development and myself to figure out. That's why I got my own setup now, because it's like now I record myself and I do the all ins and outs, and then I send it to you to have fun with it now.
Yes.
But you're experienced in having fun.
Yes,
You're
sir.
professional. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You know,
That's it. That's it.
it's jumping, man. I own the rights to this. This is not a joint album. This is my album.
Yes, sir.
My single album.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. What's the album called again? Oh, somebody hitting them up.
Triple M. We the ones that built America, nigga. Listen to my people that gave us character, nigga. I wear black cause I'm proud, yes. Thinking about, yes. Niggas get money now.
Turn it up, turn it up.
Loving how y'all dress. Walk so
Turn it up.
microscope in the coat.
What happened?
Turn it up.
Turn it up?
Yeah.
Man, my speakers as loud as these is Adam audios, boy. Like,
Oh, all right, all right.
that's
Hey, I
loud
like
as-
this one. Hey, I like that. I see the growth in this one
Let me see.
already.
Let me see.
I have these niggas and vultures. So one of my got one. I'm catching a hot one. I'm aiming to pop one. We popping and drop them. Keep it next to the clip like I might forget one. You ain't got a gun, better go and get one. While you was in the mall, I was trying to link some. Stick up the corporation, I need extra income. Practice what I preach, only what I've been done. We glorify what we learn, never praise the fuckery. Pay them haters no mind, they just want to cut me. Bet you want to see me shine just to take it from me. Pistol in the ride if they try, I'm dumping. Might have to do some time, I know 12 won't fuck me. I'll do 3 to 5, then I'll let you slump me. Got a couple lives in the world that love me. Make no sudden moves, trigger finger clumsy. I don't trust these hoes, always up to something. Stacy in the whip, I don't need no company. Turn the speakers high, they like what I'm bumping. I call her 5, you see 5 something. Ay. I call her 5, you see 5 is fuck here. Ay. Hold on, someone I can fuck with. Ay. Keep me in line, maybe we can function. We gon' take our time, we don't do no rushing. Laughing till we cry, cry till we fucking. Fuck till we sleep, sleep till we up again. Back to the back, keep them gon' jumping. I hold it down, but I keep it jumping. I hold it down, but I keep it jumping. I hold it down, but I keep it jumping. I hold it down, but I keep it jumping. I hold it down, but I keep it jumping. I hold it down, but I keep it jumping. I hold it down, but I keep it jumping. I hold it down, but I keep it jumping. Smoke in the air, let that shit fly. Cross me if you dare, you gon' see 5. Give your mom another tear, 1 for each eye. Pour out a little lick, I'd rather drink mine. Ain't no beef over here, this a vegan bitch. Vegan bitch, suck me long time, it's vegan bitch. I love her, I want her, don't need the bitch. I fuck her, I bone her, I feed her chips. Crunch, crunch, yeah, we eating it. Hey, fuck lunch, I had the TV dinner. Ain't eating nothing but goals, 2021. Need to have some shit to show for all the shit I done. I ain't really trying to blow, I do this shit for fun. Don't invite me to no shows, no intended pun. Pun intended, you niggas is a bunch of bitches. You ain't never gonna be shit outside your city limits. You won't never be shit outside that buster in it. It's been a long time, I should've left you without a dope beat. You could step to before I go, I promise, I promise. Straight up.
that shit say listen. Yeah. Man, I get crazy on here, man. That's what you on power. You got the power. You know what I mean? Everybody get you know what I mean?
Hey, that's my favorite one too. That's my favorite one too.
I hold it down, but I keep it jumping. I hold it down, but I keep it jumping. I hold it down, but I keep it jumping.
That means it's too much pressure. Like, it doesn't matter how hard you hold it down. That shit is still, you know what I mean? You're going to vibrate with me at least, fool. That's a vibe. That's when you a vibe. You know what I mean?
See, dog, you gonna play one more off the new one, dog?
Yeah, I could play one more. I could play one more.
Play one more for it.
So that's huh? Okay. Now check me out. Check this out. Hold up. So this one is more low tempo. Okay. So I want to give you the different angles, not just something that's the same. You know what I mean?
We here for it.
This one, and I own this.
Yo,
we're gonna turn that down. I own this.
Yes, okay? Me.
This
everything.
is on my album.
Everything.
Huh?
Everything.
Man. Hey, hold on.
Yeah. Paperwork.
Hold on. All that. This is called Hold Up.
Yeah. Hey. See, just wanna make a name. Never been a popular type. Shit, I can say the same. He ain't pulling bitches with his looks. He gon' need some game. Get up on your dribble and get shook. I'm trying to lead the lane. Shoot my shot carefully. No, I ain't trying to miss a thing. Tired of taking losses. Got me really working on my aim. Condition with the bosses. We gon' show you how to make it rain. Step inside my office. Take a seat. We about to pick your brain. Hoping you ain't lost it. I see life drive niggas insane. And them niggas was strong, the type to conquer anything. Now them niggas is gone, I ain't seen my...
Running that bitch.
Studio every weekend. I'ma keeping on. Set goals to defeat them. Ain't no money in beef and hold up.
You know what I mean? Just smooth. Hold up, gotta let the beat breathe, you know what I mean?
That ride music.
Hold up.
God damn, hold up. Hold on. Yeah.
One time for the niggas on the side.
Hold up, wait.
Learn how to shoot
hey, run it back.
So that's the chance we take.
Hey, yo. Run it back. You froze twice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you froze twice. You heard me? Look,
it back.
Start it over, right here.
Maybe it's my movement. You know what I'm saying?
Stay right there.
One time for the niggas on the side that don't get no play. Two times for my starting 5 ball to keep my enough right.
And the sideline up.
3 point from half court on they bitch ass. I can't make this up, my nigga. Hey, we've been learning how to shoot by missing shots, and that's the chance we take. Try to crawl before you walk, you should walk before you try to escape. Yeah, before rap, I had to master how to talk, and now my content wavy. I don't talk about trapping, that's a lifestyle we had to shake. Yeah. These niggas talk about the trap like that's the understand the rich things. What?
I saw me, nigga. Hold up. Hold up, my nigga.
It's a vibe though. It's a vibe though.
Hold up, man. Simple. Hold up. Let the beat breathe. Shout out Beat Out Smokes on that, man. He made that. Right in front of me. You know what I mean? Dope. Fuck yeah. That's it, man. That's 2 tracks from both out. See what I'm saying?
Man, I see the growth. You think you found yourself on this on your latest project? See how y'all soldier hated on my people. Now he come put that smoke on, y'all won't kick him off. This is what we done. This is what we done. Give him a couple of ticks, you heard me. Said to let him back. Y'all let my people drop that smoke and y'all kick them off. What we doing? It's P. Another General to Nola Podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. Y'all down bad for kicking my dude off because he came with that smoke. Y'all down bad, you hear me?